I appreciate it. Oh, boy. Oh, thank you. Back at you. Hey, do you feel it? Something's different. Yeah, I do too. Something's different, and you can sense it, and it's, no, I'm not wearing lip liner. It's something else. Something new is going on in here. I don't know if you can feel it. I can feel it. Something's starting to change. Things are changing up around here, you know? I don't want the show to become routine. I don't want it to be at all. When I started the show a few years ago, 3 years now, I said, this is going to be a relationship between you and I. And we've been seeing each other for 3 years, 21 if you're a dog. And people weren't sure if this was going to work, because it's a weird relationship. On paper, it doesn't seem like it would, because I do all the talking, and you just sit in front of the TV all the time. So, but I don't know. I want to make sure that you're not going to get bored. That's really important to me. I don't want you to start seeing other talk show hosts. Please don't leave me. I love you. So I started doing things to spice this relationship up. For example, I heard that you're supposed to write little notes to someone to remind them of, you know, how special they are. So anyway, check under your seats. You should feel under your seats there's a note that I gave each and every one of you. It's a special note. Read. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Yeah. What does yours say right there?
You're the only one for me.
And I mean that. Yeah, I mean that. You are the only one for me. And, sir, right there, what does yours say? Oh, I mean it. You are the only one for me. You're all the only one for me. So I love you. That's my note. And then I heard, because, you know, it is important to keep a relationship, you know, fresh. You want that to happen. And I heard that what really spices things up is role-playing. And so I'll be right back. dry clean before I give it back to you.
Thank you much. I appreciate
Oh, man. Housework is tiring. I'm very, very tired. You know, now that Tony's going to be gone, I'm not going to have anybody's closet to be going through to steal all the clothes.
That is not mine, I promise.
That's not yours. You're a fantastic dresser. You're very sharp. I
Thank
love
you
the
very
way.
much.
You know,
Thank
as a
you.
matter of fact, I was looking back. You know, I have the scrapbook because Tony's leaving, so I've been looking through, and I've been trying to remember all the wonderful, wonderful memories. And I remember the time Tony wore this particular outfit. I remember it as if it was yesterday. Tony?
Hi.
Is that you?
That is me.
Now, this can help you get over your fear. Is this helping you? Do you feel less scared of birds?
Not quite. It's awfully hot in here, though.
Well, how do you think birds feel?
Hot?
Maybe. Oh, the memories.
Oh.
It's going to be sad when Tony leaves. We're still looking for a DJ. Spinderella was here Friday,
Yes.
and did you watch Spinderella?
She was good.
She was fantastic.
Yes, she
I
was.
loved her. But we're still looking for DJs, so if you think you have what it takes, go to, and if you don't mind wearing a chicken suit, go to our website and send us a CD and a video of yourself. And while you're at our website, send us some pictures of your pets, please, because we have a special show coming up. Paris Hilton is going to be here. She's hot. And she's going to bring Tinkerbell, her little dog that she has. And I think that's Tinkerbell right there. Look, she's got an outfit on, Tinkerbell. Anyway, and I'm going to bring my puppy, Wolf, and all our guests are going to bring their pets, and we're going to call it our Best in Show show. And so we want to show the pictures of your pets as well on that show. But right now, it's time for a segment I like to call Dear Ellen. People still hanging on, even though everyone stopped. All right, this is from Tanya Newland in Issaquah, Washington? Issaquah, Washington. What happened to What's on Your Mind? Did it change to Dear Ellen? Here's what's on my mind, Tanya. You didn't begin your letter, Dear Ellen. Maybe I should start a new segment called How to Follow Directions. I'm kidding. All right. Actually, you're the first to notice that we changed What's on Your Mind to Dear Ellen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you, just for that, I like when people notice things, I'm going to send you this one-of-a-kind Dear Ellen T-shirt. There. It's a one-of-a-kind. No one else has it. For you, Tanya. And from Jennifer Reeves in Dana Point, California, did you have the set coffee table lowered? Wow, that's so weird. You know, my coffee table gets a lot of letters. I don't know what's going on with my coffee table, but, you know, people ask me, oh, where'd you buy it? Or, you know, what kind of music does it like? Or, you know, does it like coffee? Or, you know, I don't know what people are wondering so much about. But anyway, Jennifer, no, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, and this is from Mindy Thorpe in Hamilton, Ontario. Dear Ellen, I watch your show all the time, and I've been wondering something for a long time. There's a person that laughs on your show much longer and louder than anybody else, and it happens in nearly every show. I figured it must be someone that works for you since it's so consistent. Do you know who it is? Mindy Thorpe from Hamilton. I don't know. I don't really know. Mary, do you know who that is?
No.
Have you
no.
noticed it before?
No, not really.
I don't know. When I'm doing the show, it's hard for me to think about anything else, but if there is somebody laughing really, maybe there's like a hyena loose in the building or something like that, you know? Wouldn't that be funny if there was a hyena that was just wandering around, you know? That'd be so funny, like, oh, I'm a hyena, you know, just wandering around or something. That would be really weird. I don't think I've heard anything. Have you heard a hyena? I don't think so, no. That's people hear things, but oh, I'm a hyena in this show. I can laugh louder, you know. But no, I think we would notice if there was someone laughing, you know. Anyway, thank you, Mary. Thanks for your letters. Keep them coming. Don't go away. When we come back, Sir Elton John's going to be over there or here somewhere. Well, he is without a doubt one of the greatest living artists of our time. Please welcome Tony, Grammy, and Academy Award winner Sir Elton John. We love you is what we're saying. I mean, every time you're here, I just can't get over the fact that I get to, you know, talk to you.
Oh,
you know?
Thank you.
Because it's just so cool to see you here. And congratulations on getting married. That's pretty amazing that everybody...
Thank you.
So, how long have you and David been together?
We were together 12 years before we... It's not exactly marriage, it's called a civil union, but it's kind of like the same things. We have the same rights as married people.
Tax benefits, all that stuff?
Yep.
Good. That's great. So, and you did it. Was it something that you always wanted to do and you just waited for it to be legalized there, or why did you get married now?
Because it became legislation. The Labour government in Britain made it legislation. And we thought that we would do it on the first day that legislation came into being, which was the 21st of December last year. And, you know, we wanted to, you know, we love each other very much, and we wanted to protect each other by law, which we couldn't do before. And, you know, if two people love each other, I believe that they should be protected and should have the same rights as other people because, you know, love is universal. It's, I think it's just a universal thing. So.
Yeah. I think that too, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and what was cool is it was so celebrated. I mean, by everybody there.
Yeah, we got
Were you
married
surprised?
we got married in the same place and by the same registrar as Charles and Camilla. And I think we had more people outside, and everyone was so generous and cheering, and, you know, we had no protesters or anything thrown at us. It was a very joyous day, and our parents, both our parents were there, and our dog, and it was a very...
Was the dog the best man? Is that what I heard?
Huh?
The dog was the best man?
He certainly was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, now, and you had, did James Blunt sang Beautiful, is that right?
He sang You're Beautiful. Joss Stone sang God Only Knows. And the three boys from, there's a big show in England musical called Billy Elliot, which will be coming to Broadway next year, which is the #1 musical in Britain, which I happened to help write. And they sang and danced from the show as well. I didn't know any of that was going to happen.
Oh, really?
No.
Did David plan the whole
He
wedding?
organised that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And how many people were at the wedding?
650.
Wow.
And not one photograph got out. It was, you know, we wanted it to be entirely private. We didn't want to, you know, publicize it to the extent that, you know, people didn't feel comfortable coming to the reception. And we had the most fun time, and it was one of the most magical days of my life. And it turned out to be those days can be very harrowing for people.
Yeah.
But this one wasn't. It was great.
Yeah. You were dressed pretty subdued. I would think that you would, because your outfits are usually outrageous. So I would think you would have had some crazy outrageous outfit for...
Well, that would have been what people would have thought.
Right.
But I wanted this to be a very classy occasion. And I wanted to look back in 20 years' time and say, yeah, I'm glad I wore that instead of that.
Right. So, and now, you know, if you saw Tantrums and Tiaras, the documentary, I think people know that you can have a temper. Once in a while,
Well, I think every artistic person in the world has a temper. I think everybody in life has a temper.
Right.
But I think artistic people are prone to more outbursts than others.
Yes. So 12 years, you and David being together,
Yeah.
what is the thing that y'all fight about that you've finally worked out that you can fight and still kind of stay together? Is there one thing that you fight about?
We have rows every so often. It's good to have a healthy blowout row. It's usually over the smallest thing, and it's usually if one of us is tired. And we've had scenes where I've thrown a bottle of Plax at him at the hotel in New York, which exploded all over the bathroom, which we just ended up laughing at. But we haven't had too many rows at all. He's pretty good at calming me down if I'm in a bad way, and I'm pretty good at cheering him up if he gets in a bad way. That's what the relationship is, a very 50-50 relationship. It's not me and then there's David. That's the mistake I made in all my past relationships. I took hostages and prisoners and expected them to adapt to my lifestyle.
Right.
And this one has been a 50-50 relationship because David had a job when I met him, which most other people didn't. He had his own place, he had his own car. He didn't come out of an assembly line with a Versace shirt and a Cartier watch like everyone else has. He had an opinion. It's always been 50-50. I've never had that in my life before because I wouldn't let people do it. And I've done a lot of work on myself. I'm 16 years sober this year.
That's great.
Thank you.
Well, that changes everything.
That changed my whole life. That changed my whole life. Doing that, I took a year off. I went to rehab for 6 weeks. It was the best thing I ever did in my life. It taught me a lot. I learned how to listen instead of not listening to people who knew better than I did. And it just changed my life, and my life has been incredible. I had an incredible life up to that point, but since then it's been so much easier because I know what to do now. And I don't run away, and I don't drink, and I don't take drugs. I deal with the situations that come up, and I have a partner in my life who is great and helps me to do that.
And is it hard for you, because I know you have a lot of friends in the business that are struggling with that right now.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to see them, and do you just go, they've got to hit bottom when they hit bottom and they've got to find it, or do you want to say to them, let me help you?
They always know that I will be there to help them. Some of them don't want the help because they haven't reached the point in their life where they're going to ask for it. I mean, it took me 16 years to ask for help. It's a very, pride can kill you, and you associate your own intelligence by saying, I know I'm making a mess of my life, but I can fix it, and of course I couldn't fix it. So when I actually asked for help, then I got better. But there have been people who've asked me to help that have got incredibly better. Rufus Wainwright being one, who's has gone from, it's just nothing he can't do at the moment. He's just brilliant.
He's brilliant.
And it's so great to see him and be happy.
Yeah, he's a brilliant songwriter.
Yeah, and when he asked me for help, I told him what to do, and he went.
Yeah.
And he did it, and it's so great to see him.
Yeah, it must be hard, though, because there are people right now that, we're watching have problems. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back with Elton. We're back with Sir Elton John. So that's now what made you want to write Lestat? This is the new musical. It's in New York right now.
Yeah. I've been wanting to write this with Bernie Taupin, who is my partner in crime in songs, since the early 70s, because we read the Anne Rice books, Interview with the Vampire and The Vampire Lestat. This is an amalgamation of the two books, and it was a subject matter that fascinated us. And the rights to it only came up 2 or 3 years ago, and Warner Brothers own the rights, and they said, well, we've never done a Broadway musical before, but we'd love to do it. And so here we are 3 years later with a musical on Broadway, which is my third one on Broadway. The fourth one's coming next year. But this is a different one. This is writing about a vampire. So it's a tougher job than writing for, say, Billy Elliot, because you've got to get people to walk out wanting to be a vampire. That's what the books did. At the end of Interview with the Vampire, I thought, God, I'd like to be a vampire. And so that's, how do they do that? So that's what we've tried to do. We took it out to San Francisco, first of all, and played it there, and it wasn't very good. So we've changed it so much, and now it's really, really good, and I'm so happy with it.
Oh, that's great. And you and Bernie Taupin, I mean, that's so cool that y'all are working together again.
We never stopped. I mean, we've been writing together for 39 years.
But not this, though.
He's never written a musical with me.
Yeah.
It's his first. I don't know if he'll ever write one again, because I have the easy job. I write the melodies, and the melodies always stay, but the story always changes, and the lyrics change all the time. So he's got the hard job. But I'm a team player, and I loved working with the people on this so much, and I'm really, really proud of it.
Well, I hope you get to see it. I really, you know, my mother lives next door to, you know.
To Bernie, yeah.
Bernie Taupin is my mother's neighbor, which
Yeah.
is so cool. Like, he's
Yeah.
like a cowboy. He's riding around on a horse. Hey, Bernie.
Yeah.
Like, he's
So if your mum ever needs a quick lyric, she
Yeah.
can just knock on the door.
Yeah.
Not for a cup of sugar. Got a quick lyric. Yeah.
Right. He's great. He makes great marmalade, too. He brought her some marmalade that he
Yeah.
made by himself.
Great.
Really cool. All right, so anyway, so you have a large collection of photography. You love
Yeah.
photography. And good investment, too, art, when you're spending money.
Modern art, classic paintings, photography. I started collecting photography in 1992 when I got sober, because I saw through different eyes, and I probably have one of the largest collections, private collections in the world, yeah.
Well, we want to add to that photography collection.
Oh, no.
So I got you something that I think you're going to really love. I had it framed, and also we got you a wedding gift. But first, let's. This is.
God, no.
I think you're going to like it. I hope you have room for it. Thank you, Robert. And well, I hope you like it. Oh, you're sweet. And also, we got you and David a wedding gift. We got you a $50 gift card at Bed Bath & Beyond. And spend it however you like.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
You enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
All right. Elton John's going to sing for us. We'll be right back. Yeah! That's amazing. You're a good dancer. We have fun commercial breaks around here. You're a good dancer. That's just somebody from our audience. Last week, the number of contestants on American Idol went from 7 to 6. Take a look.
Two guys who are like the Matt Damon and Ben Affleck of American Idol. Best of friends here. One of them leaving us in a second on American Idol. The person with the lowest number of votes leaving us is Ace. Chris, you are safe.
Please welcome the latest Idol cast-off from Boulder, Colorado, Ace Young. Well, first of all, how are you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, so if you're in the bottom 3, and, you know, you'd been there before, did you think, were you kind of like going, oh, because you made it out before, did you feel like you were going to make it out again, or did you have some, was it a total shock?
Well, initially I thought I was safe when I was put in my group. And
I thought that group was safe, too.
I finally got some positive feedback from the judges, and it had been a while. So it was nice to get that, and then when they told me that, I was actually more surprised that Chris was in the bottom 3.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a wake-up call for his fans. I mean, he and I have been really close throughout this whole time. We actually auditioned together in Denver at the beginning.
Right.
So we were roommates now, and it was a great way for me to go, because we started kind of together, and
Yeah.
that was my...
But that, I think everybody was shocked. I mean, that when they asked Taylor to pick which group, and he went next to, I was like, you're at the wrong group. And because I really didn't think y'all were in the bottom 3. Yeah. And your brother Ryan, who's in the audience today, has been with you all along. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I thought y'all were twins, but you're not twins.
No.
You're the younger brother? You're the older brother.
He's the baby.
He's the baby. Are you the baby of
I'm the baby of 5 boys.
Wow.
And Ryan's the 4th, and he's 6'7" tall.
Uh-huh.
He makes me look very short at 6'1".
Uh-huh.
So it's.
And what did he
it's
say to
very
you right
interesting.
away?
Ryan and I, at the farewell dinner, we kind of looked at each other and just got choked up. Mm-hmm. And gave me a big hug. Said he loved me.
That's very sweet. And you're gonna sing before you take off, right?
I would love to sing.
All right. Well,
I go.
let's hear you sing.
You ready?
All right. Our next guest is one of the stars of Fox's huge hit 24. Take a look. Please welcome Kim Raver.
like you do.
No, but that actually is a better looking outfit than I had on. That, you know, when I asked for a French maid's costume, I didn't expect it to be like that. That was a whole different thing.
I'm sure my husband is saying, well, can you get one of those?
Yeah, well, you can bring that home if you want. You can bring it home. All right, so you're on a very hot, very successful show. How long have you been on? 24?
This is my second year.
Second year. So it was already like a huge hit before you joined.
Going, yeah, it was sort of full.
That must
full
be
speed.
scary. What was your first day? Was like.
Well, it's terrifying, especially because you keep hearing, oh, you know, on that show everyone gets fired. They just kill you off.
Yeah.
So my first day, I get there and I go to set, and it's supposed to be this sort of big action thing, and I get there and the director pulls me off, and I'm like, oh God, here it goes. They're gonna kill me off. I haven't said one line. They're gonna kill me off. And he's like, I hate to tell you this, but we're firing the bad guy. I was like, oh, good, it's not me. Okay. And so then they're like, okay, here's the first scene. And my first scene is they bound me, they gag me, and they throw me into a truck.
Uh-huh.
Finished shooting that, and then they introduced me to Kiefer. I've never met Kiefer. And they're like, now you're gonna make out with Kiefer. I was like, okay, let's go. And then the director pulls me over. I go, okay, now they're gonna kill me off. I was like, I have the love scene with Kiefer. It must have not gone well. And they're like, you know what? It's going so well. They want to do a full love scene with Kiefer. I said,
On your first day?
My first day. This was my first day with Kiefer in 24. And so we shoot it, and it all went well, and I'm still alive, I think. We
Yeah.
just have to wait till Monday night.
Wow, that's awkward. The first day. Tony and I made out the first day too. And we, yeah.
Great, really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then were you on Sesame Street as a kid? Is that your first job?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like, you know, paid daycare. My mom was a single mom. You
That's
know.
smart.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was barely kind of scraping it together in New York. The private schools are really expensive. And they found me and my sister in Bloomingdale's, I guess, with my mom. And so my mom's like, yeah, sure, take the kids. And so I started doing that. I did that for 3 years. And then it paid for my private school. And, you know, it's great because Snuffleupagus kind of came out of the rafters. And you'd be sitting next to Bernie and Ert, and they would just rip the Velcro noses off. So at times it was a little.
I was going to say, what was that like as a kid to all of a sudden to
Can't you
see
tell?
the puppets?
It's affected
It's
me.
affected you?
Yeah, I really.
right.
I'm in therapy for it now.
Yeah. Anyway, congratulations on the
you.
show because it's a huge hit.
thank
And if they haven't killed you off, 24 airs Mondays at 9 on Fox. Sir Elton John will perform when we come back. Now go away. I want to thank my guests, Sir Elton John, Kim Raver, and Ace Young. Tomorrow, Sally Field will be here, and now we have a special bonus performance by Sir Elton John. Ladies and gentlemen.